YouTube. You were just on my spirit. I want to drop these nuggets real quick. So, um, about self-love and esteem. What I'm learning and what I'm instilling in my children is I want the esteem to be so high without you getting a God-like complex. I know everybody is in this new wave of, oh, I am God. I am God. I am God. No, you're not. God made us in his image, but we're not him. That's the same mistake that Lucifer made. Lucifer felt like he was bigger than the program. Lucifer felt like he was on the same wave and trajectory as God. You're not God. We may have traces of him. We may have traits that pulled from him, but we're not him. We'll never be him. So we're not God. I want my esteem and my children's esteem to be so high that we know how to love ourselves and others correctly without having a God complex, without feeling like you're bigger than the program. I want you to be humble enough, have humility enough to know you're not bigger than the program. Have humility enough to know that although you may not have the same trials and tribulations as others, you may have not faced the same challenges or experienced the same things as them, but that does not make you better or greater than, and vice versa. That does not make them less than you or make them greater than you. Love you enough to know that we are all just human. Love yourself enough to talk kindly to yourself and to others. I think we forget that. I think we think, and I'm talking about me too, because I have not been the greatest at not making people feel beneath me once I've arrived. That is something that I've done that I'm not proud of, that I am changing. I wasn't humble enough to know that I'm not bigger than the program once I've reached a trajectory that I wanted to reach, whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, physically, whatever my goal was, or whatever milestone that I reached, it went to my head, it went to the ego. And in the moment that I felt like I needed to not allow somebody to humble me, I then fed into their game and became egotistical and not humble, and used my blessings and or my milestones to shit on others, and that wasn't cool. I just didn't need to fall into the trap. I could have been very much happy and pleased with myself without making somebody else feel less than. I could have been very much happy and pleased with myself without allowing somebody's jealousy or envy or insecurity or lack thereof, or whatever they was going through, become my reflection, and then, in turn, make me look just as crazy and simple-minded as them. But that's all, YouTube. I hope y'all take this advice, because I am a learning, growing woman, and I want my subbies to learn and grow too and be their best selves. Love you.